Oh,
Yeah,
Hi,
this is really
Alex.
irritating.
so you can't play. I mean, we're getting off anyway.
Oh, you are?
Oh, I mean, if you
Yeah, I
want to
gotta
go,
work in the morning.
yeah.
Okay, so you're just getting off. Dang
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yep.
just like last time. My internet started working right when you guys got off. So.
Well, no, it's still not working.
Oh, okay.
I'm connecting via my phone.
Yeah, I have to do that
We
sometime.
don't know why, but the internet's just acting weird and dumb
It
right now.
sometimes that happens to mine. The company just dies, and I have to wait for them to get it back up. That might be what's happening to you.
Well, I'm not sure if it's the company or what the heck's going on. A
Well,
part of me thinks it's the company, but a part of me thinks that
did you
I don't
try
know.
connecting an Ethernet cable to your computer? That's what I had to do. I had to connect Ethernet and then go.
That's what we are attempting right now, but
Yeah.
it's not even it's not registering the Ethernet
Yeah, yeah,
cable,
yeah.
which is the
That's
weird
what happened
part.
to me. And then I had to go into a computer and run this huge command prompt and then change some sort of code and then unplug it and then it worked.
Well, no, we're just testing it right
Yeah,
now.
but the same thing happened to me. The internet didn't work for me, and then I had to run a command prompt and then unplug it, and then that's when it worked. Because the power went out
Well,
by us, and then the internet just wouldn't refuse to connect to my computer, but it connected to my phone just fine. So I don't know.
you see, the problem is, Hayden, is it's not connecting to our phones either. It's
Oh,
just not connecting to anything.
hmm. I don't know. What
So,
company are you
luckily,
using?
we do have people who can look at this and figure it out.
Yeah, because you actually live not in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, we actually live in a house of
you
many people.
you live
So,
in it. You
yes.
live near a society of people, not in like the middle of nowhere with people that still use a typewriter.
Yeah. Howdy haha. So
We can play tomorrow if you're up for it, if you want. River still has to give me that file so I can start cutting down the rest of it. He gave me the wrong one. He gave me the video of Minecraft.
well, my question is then what time tomorrow?
I get done at 5. River, when do you think you'll get done tomorrow?
I have no clue. I never know when I'm
Oh,
gonna get
yeah.
done.
Well, I know I always get done at 5, so.
Oh, you don't have like even a shift? It's just whenever?
Yeah, because he goes
Yeah,
on site.
I got a time where I'm told to go in, but if as long as the person who's supposed to be in charge of me stays, I'll stay, but and he usually doesn't let me go before him because he's kind of a jerk.
Dang, so there's not even shifts? It's just you go in and you work until I say stop?
Yep.
Wait, so why
Well,
would he not let you go before him? That's kind of a douchebag move.
because he's kind of a jerk. And even if he'll leave early and he'll tell me I have to stay till like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay till I get my 8 hours and then I'll leave.
Well, at least you tell him that.
I don't really tell him. I do try and tell him that, and then he's like, no, you gotta stay, and then I leave anyways.
And he doesn't know.
Yeah, well, he's gone already.
Yeah, I know. It's just like why is he doing that? He's a douchebag.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to find good employers in Brilliant because they're all just assholes.
Well, he's not like my boss. He's just kind of the person who's like
Well, why don't you
someone who
He's your
tell
gives you
your
work site.
supervisor.
Yeah, I
supervisor, or why don't you
guess.
tell your boss about him? I mean, I'm sure your boss will do something, maybe.
I don't know. I don't. I only usually see my boss on Mondays. I don't see him a
Well,
whole
then
lot.
just talk to him about it.
Oh,
That's what I would
Yeah.
have done.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Just
he
tell him that.
knows because like nobody at the uh Egg Electric really likes this guy.
Okay, well, yeah, just say that. If tell him what's going on. Say that you leave when you have your 8 hours, and if he starts yelling at you, ask him what he should do. Ask
Well,
him what you should
I've
do.
never been yelled at for leaving early
Okay, so
or
he
like
just.
leaving before he told me to. Like,
Well,
doesn't
just
say
ask
anything
him,
the
just
next
tell him
day.
that like sometimes you have stuff to do after work, and if you're done with what you need to do, and he keeps you there, just ask him like, hey, can I just leave early or like
I
when I'm
don't
done with
really.
it? Well, I mean, it's
There's
not
been no issue. I haven't gotten yelled at. I haven't gotten in trouble, so there's no reason for me to just do anything.
okay. I'm just saying. I mean, it would help to ask.
Do you have to clock in and clock out hour-wise or no?
It's on paper.
What a way to do it. It could be exploited so easily.
Okay, but you're right when you leave
Yes.
during the time you're supposed. Okay, then you shouldn't
Yeah.
have any problems.
Or you
Because
could
if
just
you
write
like-
on there when he told you to leave, even though you left early.
Well,
No.
no,
I
because
know.
there would be some legal action your employer could probably take if you say you worked when you didn't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you could.
I mean, I'm certain there's legal action that pretty much most of us could probably make against the company because there's probably some shady. There's some like stuff that they do that they probably.
Why? What do they do?
I don't know. I don't have any specific examples yet. I haven't been there long enough, but it seems like that there's some things that like hazards that don't get taken care of properly.
Well, it's also just like a rundown business in a tiny ass building in the middle of Brilliant. So, and it's not like a major.
I'm not like in the middle of Brilliant. I'm like out by Forest Junction.
Oh, you're over there. Because the one in Brilliant
Yeah,
is just like this rundown building.
And it's like a little warehouse, and it's not like we're working there. We're just grabbing materials from there.
It sounds like a drug business, honestly.
That's how a lot of companies like this work, like plumbing, electric work, like
Plumbers just have a
construction.
van, honestly.
Welders. No, they all have a shop that they go to.
I don't know. I
Because there's
remember
stuff there that they
two
pick
specific. I know two specific plumbers that just drive around in a yellow van.
Uh-huh. No, most.
Do you not know what I'm referring to?
I assume you're talking about Mario Hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm talking. Usually, you'll have a shop where there's stuff that you.
I
pick up.
know.
Yeah, but there was a while where one of our lifts, the door would just swing open.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they're not a major company because they don't have people like that make sure they're up on that stuff.
We have like harnesses and stuff, so it's not like we're just gonna.
Yeah, I don't really trust that you're on top of a silo now.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I didn't have to go up there. He said I was like, so should I come up with you? And he's like, if you want. So then I did, and I helped out.
Okay. Well, that was your actual boss. It wasn't the jerk.
Yeah, that was my actual boss.
Okay. I just realized something. Apparently, Vintage Story is still in early access.
Okay.
Because on the title screen it says "Welcome, fellow player, trying out the early access version." So it's still in early access. It came out in what, 2022?
I don't know.
I think that's when the first trailer came out.
Okay.
But that would explain why there's not really a.
Finally logging off then.
Yeah. Well, we'll try for tomorrow. Probably around 5:30 or 6, around the same time. Cause.
Yeah, depends on if I have stick internet or not.
Yeah. I mean, I have.
Are you at home, or I assume, since you got bad internet?
No, I'm not
No?
home. I'm still at college. Like I said,
Yeah, I
that's
think that
why
college would have
we
better
Have
internet.
someone who can look at it.
You'd think that college
Okay.
would have better internet, like.
Well, maybe it's just because everyone's gone. They're not taking care of it as much.
Oh wait. Oh, you're not leaving to go home for Christmas break.
No, I am.
Oh.
I have an exam still, man.
Oh yeah. I never lasted that long in college to get one of those.
Jeez.
River and I both dropped out.
I did some exams though.
Yeah. But then you kind of just stopped going to classes. At least I professionally dropped out.
Uh-huh.
Like going there just saying it wasn't like I wasn't doing well. Like I wasn't flunking, but it was like I couldn't keep up with everything. So
I was chilling with Draven and playing Among Us with people.
yeah, that's great. You just, flunked out before the next term so you could pay it off easily. Just like how you quit at Lambeau. You just sent my boss a text saying, I quit, like the week of a game day.
I did it a week before because I had
I
all
know.
this stuff going on the next week.
I know, but that's not how you quit a job. You
Okay,
just
I
literally
never
just
did it
sent him
before.
to work. Yeah, but this was like... Okay. Whatever.
I don't
I mean-
think it was 2 words. I think I did send him like.
Zach literally showed me the text
Maybe
that
it
said,
was.
I quit. A lowercase
Oh.
I.
It was a long time ago. That was on my slide phone, so it didn't automatically capitalize.
I know, but still.
I mean, to be fair, he at least said he quit.
I
Yeah,
know,
I could have
but
just stopped showing up.
I know, but like, even though it was
I
even though it was a week, even though it was a week advance, he still couldn't find anyone to help me. Like, if you're gonna do that for a game day, you gotta do that like a month in advance.
Well, I wasn't gonna show up anyways
Hayden,
next
a
week.
week in advance is normally like.
Normally, but this is a football stadium with thousands of people going to a game.
It's
They're always busy.
and I wasn't gonna show up next week no matter what, so I could have just said nothing and just not showed
Well,
up.
I don't know why you didn't tell him that this was gonna happen beforehand.
Because he was never in, because they kept going to Milwaukee for stuff. Remember?
You could have told any of the other supervisors. Ted was always
I
there.
didn't know who to talk to.
Then you should have asked me. Ted was our supervisor, because we always asked him what to do.
Oh, it was my first job, Hayden. What
I
do you
know.
expect?
I expect you to be a little bit more professional.
I don't know how to be professional in that situation. It
You're-
was my 1st
you're-
time doing it.
I'm the retarded one. You learned this in school.
I mean-
no, we didn't yet. I didn't have any classes like that.
Your dad never taught you how to be professional?
We work on a farm. What's professional about being on a farm, Hayden?
I mean,
business.
the only thing that River could have done was literally give a 2-week notice.
Or he could have just said, hey, I'm in the musical for
That's-
school, and they haven't given us our schedules,
They-
so it could be flexible.
They did know about that. I gave them a schedule at the beginning of every month when I got one, and then no one was in, so then I was never able to give it. And even if I did, I'm sure they still would have tried to get me to come in.
No, they
on
wouldn't
game
have.
day.
No, they wouldn't have.
Sure.
Zach was a tap
would've.
dancer.
You don't know that for sure, Hayden. Some businesses.
Well, I know who Zach.
Yeah.
I know who Zach is, and he had high school just like you. Believe it or not, he was a tap dancer. Don't tell him I told you this. You didn't hear it from me.
I will.
No.
But also, I'm sure you would have complained about it anyways, because you still complain about me just leaving.
No, I
Probably
just do it
complain
to.
about
I
me
just.
not showing up to a game.
No, I just do it to.
'Cause you-
Screw, listen. I just do it to screw with you now. I don't really care. I
But
quit
you-
that job anyway.
Yeah, but you still even complain about me just missing a game because I was sick before too.
No, I just do that to pull your leg. I don't really care.
But you still complain then. Like,
I don't. I do it. I do it intentionally because the argument is funny, but I'm really just doing it to mess with you.
Pretty sure back then you're actually
Back then,
upset.
yes, I was upset because I also like it was very stressful. But now I really don't care. COVID hit. I couldn't work there. I went back. Didn't like it, so I'm working somewhere else. But also when COVID hit, like everyone was basically fired, so there was just a bunch of new people there, and I didn't like it.
Very
Well, yeah, they couldn't. No games means
Yeah, I
you
know.
can't pay the
I mean-
bills.
Yeah, I know, and like a lot of the really good people were gone too.
Yeah. Well, COVID offered a lot of opportunities for a lot of people. My
Yeah,
younger brother Lance works at Belgioso, and he gets a fairly good paycheck.
he does, but I've heard that at Belgioso they're unfair with their hours. They just call you in randomly.
Lance hasn't complained about that.
Well, there's two Belgiosos. There's one on like.
still the same company.
I know, but the one factory is better than the others. I've heard.
And I don't.
Well,
I think there's only
there's a
one
lot of factories.
Or am I thinking of Psalms? I think I might be thinking of Psalms.
I don't know.
I know
isn't
that
there
there's-
only one actual factory. The rest are just storehouses for their cheese.
Yeah. I'm thinking of
I
Psalms.
don't know.
Yeah,
My
the
younger
fact-
brother Lance would know that.
The
But
the giant factory is on the way to Denmark. On the side, you'll see that huge factory, and then the cheese. I know that there's one next to the antique store. That's where they keep one of them.
What?
That cheese house. Like you can go there and literally buy some of it.
There's no
Next,
cheese place
right next to
next
the
to the-
antique.
Steve's cheese. Yeah, that's not part of Belgioso. That's just
Thought they
a
sold
different
there.
Thing. They might sell the cheese.
Yeah,
but
that's what
they're
I
not
meant.
Part of it.
Oh well,
I
whatever.
mean, Belgioso distributes to a lot of places. They
Yeah, they just-
distribute
Yeah.
to like Subway. They distribute
Oh,
to
okay.
like,
Well, I
Woodman's,
was
they
thinking-
distribute to a lot of places.
They're an
man.
Italian company.
I know. I was thinking of Psalms because I know that there's two factories for that in Denmark. There's the one down by the train, and then there's another
Yeah.
one
The
somewhere
new
else.
one by Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Belgioso people say that place is also terrible.
Yeah, Deacon worked there for a little bit and he hated it. just because like how the people were, however, he's just really bad.
You
So
say
now,
words funny, Alex.
how he's saying Belgioioso or something like that.
Belgioso. It's
Yeah,
Belgioso.
it's Belgioioso.
Okay.
Wow, no, but for me,
Yeah,
okay.
your brother works there. You should know how to pronounce it.
Belgioioso, it's just Belgioioso. There we go.
I really don't care about the enunciation.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
My sister gets mad at me.
LGIOSO. That's how I say it.
My sister gets mad at me when I say inventory for Minecraft. I'll intentionally say inventory, even though I'm not British, and she'll get mad at me for some reason. Also, people get annoyed whenever I say crafting box for Minecraft. I've always called it that.
Good for you.
Because that's like, I always just remember it being called that in alpha, so I've just always called it a crafting box. And whenever I say it, that someone new, they're like, "Why do you call it a crafting box?" I'm like, "Cause I just do."
Yeah, you didn't even play alpha. What do you mean?
I watched alpha videos, alpha and beta.
Well, you could just literally say, I call it that because that's what's called an alpha.
Yeah, I know that's what I do say. And then Deacon calls me vanilla or a boomer. I'm like, no, that's just what I call it.
Yeah, boomer.
Technically, he's right though. I'm very vanilla because I cling to like jokes that were from God knows how. I still like the troll joke, the Mr. Trollolo.
He's
I
stuck in
use
the
that.
past.
I use that edit in videos sometimes, like the troll song
I
in the
have
face.
no idea what you're referring
You don't know who Mr. Trollolo is? Oh my god.
Oh,
The
do you
troll
mean
song. The Russian guy.
Do you mean the
Song.
Trollololo
Yes.
song?
Yeah, the Russian dude.
That wasn't Minecraft. That
No,
was
no,
from
no.
something else.
I know. I'm just saying that I still like that joke and I use it in videos.
Aiden's stuck in the past.
No,
Jeez.
it's just funny. I like that stuff
You
better than
are
memes.
definitely stuck in the
All
past.
memes are these days are just a picture.
1.8 Minecraft mods are the best.
They are. That was like the prime day for modding. Nowadays it's just
There's-
like knockoff stuff that was brought there. It's not as good. The morph mod will never be the same. All right. I have my preferences. 1.6.4 to 1.8 was the greatest modding like days for Minecraft in my
What do
opinion.
you think, Alex?
He didn't play those, so he wouldn't know.
Yes, he did.
Did you play? Did you play any of the mods
Wait,
from 1.
what?
Did you play any of the mods
Sorry, what
from
were you saying?
modded Minecraft 1.6.4 to 1.8? How good were those mods to you? Was that like the prime day for modding Minecraft compared to now?
Yeah, no, I know of that.
Yeah.
There are a lot of mods from that time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's still good mods now. Like
They're
there's
not really. They're
a lot
not
of
the
really
same.
good mods.
Yeah, they're not really the
Yeah,
same.
there are there are a few good mods
But the ones
From-
back from that day are
from-
better.
from that time, but from what I know, once they did the
1.9.
world expansion where it doubled in height,
Yeah.
like a lot of mods just stopped.
Yeah, because they didn't feel like updating.
No, it's because it would be a drastic amount of changes needed.
Yeah,
to
I know.
update.
I know. That's what I meant. They didn't feel like doing that. They didn't want to update it. But I still like the Twilight Forest, like Feed the Beast, Sky Factory, Morph Mod, Too Much TNT. That was discontinued a while ago.
Twilight Forest, I think's boring.
Why? It's a good mod.
Oh,
You think
I don't
everything
like
everything that's good is boring.
it. Sure. No,
Terraria's boring. Twilight
It is.
Forest is boring. Zelda's boring. Fuck you.
I never said Zelda's boring.
Yes, you did. You told me that's why you didn't
No.
play Breath of the Wild. You thought the intro was boring.
No.
So just because
The
you
reason I
couldn't make it past the intro because it was too boring and not play the rest of the
No,
game.
the reason I stopped playing was because two reasons. One, I was playing it on the projector at your house, so it was really weird going to a small screen. And the second reason was
Oh,
because
boo-hoo!
you're
Get
telling
used
me-
to it.
The second reason is because you're telling me where all the Korok seeds or whatever were, and then it was just weird playing it after that, so I was like...
I told you
now
where
gotta find all
a
these.
few. I told you where a few were on the intro. You know how many are in that fucking game?
Yeah,
900.
but you're telling me where they, like, when I, like, all the ones on, like, the Great Plateau or whatever.
Yeah, there's
Where-
19 on the Great Plateau,
Yeah.
and I told you where maybe like 10 of them were because it was obvious, and that was about it. There are 900 in that game, and you're telling me 10 of them ruined that game for you? You're so petty.
Not entire. I'm just saying, like, it's just the way I play games. Like, if I know that there's like collectible stuff, I'll try and get it.
Yeah, I know,
then-
but 10 collectibles in a game that has a gazillion is not going to ruin the experience for you. You're using it as a crutch.
Well, the thing is, Hayden, is you gotta make sure to not backseat games.
Yes, I have a
Yeah.
bad habit of doing that, but that was also when I was like 3-4 years younger, so screw you, River.
I'm just, and it's not that I'm never gonna play the game. I'll go back to it.
No,
at
you
some point when
won't. I know
feel
you
like playing
won't.
it. I've gone back to Pokemon before because I felt like playing it. Like, you just have to be in the right mood to actually play the game.
Yeah, I guess that's true for me too. I bought Xenoblade Chronicles, whatever that thing when it came out. I have not touched it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. I got whatever the definitive version was, and I just didn't play it. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know. It looked interesting, and then like I watched it, and like all the shit on the bottom of the screen, and like all the thing, it was just too much. I couldn't do it. There were like so many things to press and so much stuff on the screen. At least with Zelda, it's a little bit more straightforward. Like it doesn't take too much button pressing. Unless you're like one of those super pros that can just do amazing combat techniques and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna log off.
Yeah. That's another half hour just on the title screen talking like we always do at the end of a session.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
No, screw it. Is River not online yet? So I gotta. I hate how I asked him, hey, can you tell everyone in the chat that I'm gonna be like, might be a little bit late. Hayden's gonna be late. Like, he didn't give any context to it. I knew he was gonna do something like that. Like, did you see the Truth video? It apparently came out like 4:30. I was at work, so I couldn't watch it. The one Dream uploaded.
No, I don't watch Dream anymore, really.
I didn't for a while, just cause like the content was like it was interesting, but it was like boring kind of. I don't know. I was more into just the funny moments. But anyway,
I stopped watching him once I found out he cheated. Then I didn't care for any of his content.
I heard about that, and then I heard people talking about it. I never had any like concrete knowledge about anything, even about the new stuff. Like I didn't have anything concrete. I just heard about stuff. But when I heard about, like, I eventually did hear about the cheating speedrun thing from a YouTuber that like looked into it deeply. When I watch Zelda speedruns and shit, there's so much crap you have to remember that drop rates would be the, like, if I were doing it, drop rates would be the least of my concerns of like worrying about. Like I wouldn't be focusing on whatever drops unless it was super obvious.
It kind of was super obvious.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just know that in a speedrun, for me being retarded and autistic, that would be the last thing I'd be worrying about. I'd be worrying about like where the hell I'm supposed to go.
Well, the thing is when you get good enough at speedruns, you just cheat to get a faster time.
I don't know. I mean, he took down everything, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt like once I figured out like the evidence and stuff, or just heard about it and then heard about the context of what happened, I immediately thought what I'm thinking right now. I wouldn't be focusing on drop rates. Yeah, anyway, I'm only 20 minutes into whatever this video is, but so far, I mean, hi,
So
nice entrance there, buddy.
Yep.
River, did you see the video that just came out, 4:30?
Your video?
No, Dreams.
No, I'm not subscribed.
Oh, I think I still am just because I forgot to even. I think I don't even worry about the list anymore. I don't really care. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. It was the truth. Apparently, it's like an hour and a half long. But like, what other YouTube apology video do you know that's an hour and a half long? I'm just gonna say that now.
You mean just the whole?
No pressure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Here, hold on.
Is the server up, River?
Yeah, is the server up?
No, I'm talking with my brother.
Yeah, I figured it was Rody.
Yeah.
Hello, Rody.
He just left the
He
room.
just left the room?
For the speed bag.
The what?
That little bag that I got at your Christmas party for boxing. Speed bag.
Oh, is it like that one that has sand on the bottom and you blow it up and it, like you can punch
The
it?
speed bag is you put air in it and then yeah you'll punch it and it comes back so you like
Yeah, so there's something heavy on the bottom.
no
Oh.
it hits like whatever you have it like hung on so it'll hit that and bounce back down.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see what you got. I keep thinking of other stuff. Whatever. I wasn't really looking at you when I got stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just kind of tired when I was there. But yeah, I'll have to go and get the Xbox tomorrow. So I drove to Denmark for virtually nothing, but at least like, cause he had it, but like the bottom of it wasn't sealed on correctly, and he had to factory reset it. So I'm gonna have to install everything again. The good news is though is that I'm really only gonna install Black Ops 3. Because that's really the only thing me and Deacon ever play.
Yeah.
So
My friends say hi, Rowdy.
Hello, friends. Whichever ones are wait.
the nerd and the retard.
Good-looking
Oh,
ones.
damn it. You let me walk all the way in there.
I was talking.
Yeah, but you didn't read the other part of it.
Remember, tell him
Oh, okay.
tell him it's the nerd and the retard.
Knowing your sneak peek.
I'm not saying those words.
Okay, tell him it's the nerd and the autistic.
Nah. He probably doesn't really care who I'm talking to.
Yeah. He would if you said you.
How long's Christmas break, Alex, or winter break?
I get
I
one
don't
day.
know because technically I'm not on it yet. I go home on Friday.
I get 1 day for break. I get Monday off.
Well, I mean, like, when do you have to go back to school after break?
Oh, boy.
Well, I figured that you get.
I pay that much attention?
I figured that you get Christmas and New Year's because like it wouldn't make sense to go back to school
Yes,
for
I
like.
get Christmas and New Year.
So at least a
I know
week.
when I was in college, it was nearly a whole month.
Jesus.
yeah,
Even though I didn't go
it's
back.
basically a month.
Yeah, he didn't he didn't go back. He just like found out how fun it was to have actual friends and then didn't go back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when we all played Cards Against Humanity and you stood over Jason with a Russian hat.
Perhaps.
Why did you just put that there?
Because that's the group that, bowling group.
Oh yeah. Well, I still have those tickets. My dad said he's not gonna use them, but I have the Ashwaubenon tickets somewhere.
If they're good. Cool,
I think
otherwise
that
I'm
I think
paying.
they are. I think they are. Didn't
If
you?
it's open as well.
Yeah. Didn't you pay last time though?
Kid checker.
So it basically says that January 23rd is when my classes start back up again.
Okay.
Jesus, you
What?
guys are
Something
lucky.
around there.
Hey, you wanna start the server, please? While the IP just spams on the screen because it says error connecting and then it shows part of the IP.
I think the server just doesn't work.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were being serious. I'm like, oh well.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, because you like to mess with me. But I believed you, because sometimes the server doesn't work. Yay, I'm
The only
in!
time it didn't work was like when it first.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you were something about connecting into it. My freaking gun broke. The airsoft thing, the battery doesn't work in it. Or like the wires in it, the battery, something, I don't know.
That's good.
Wait, did they add sun reflections to the game now? Oh, look at this window. The sun is like reflecting onto the wall. I've never seen that before. And like the shadows of the grass are going, holy shit. Do you see that on the wall? Right
Yeah, I
here?
see that.
Is that new? I never noticed that.
We didn't have windows
I know.
previously, and once we did get them, I don't think we really paid attention.
I don't know. I just never noticed the shadows of stuff on the... What?
Yeah.
I didn't notice it. Well, it is autumn. Oh, by the way, it was River's birthday in-game last session, Alex. It still is, actually. It's River's birthday in-game.
Okay.
Yeah, today's my birthday in the game.
Yeah, it's September 3rd.
Great. Expect nothing special with it.
Thanks.
Oh right, I put these in here. I put these in here before the end of last session. Yeah, I didn't
That's
know.
right. I was going to start smithing in the bronze.
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
and then
that.
I disconnected.
you had all the hammers on you. I had to make a copper hammer last session because you had them all. The copper one's
I
up
didn't
there.
expect to drop.
Well, I'll use the rest of the copper one.